Ask any PC gamer of college age and you'll hear the same thing. Buying back-to-school supplies is the perfect excuse to update your gaming rig. After all, every student needs a computer these days, right? Finding a gaming machine powerful enough to play the latest games, but still small enough to lug to class can be a bit of a trick. That's why we recommend the 14-inch Razer Blade laptop. With NVIDIA GTX 1060 graphics, an Intel Core i7-6700HQ CPU, up to a terabyte of storage, and 16 gigabytes of RAM, this machine has enough power to play almost anything you throw at it. It's also remarkably thin and light for a gaming rig. It measures just 0.7 inches thick and weighs in at just over 4 pounds. Think of it as a much more powerful and significantly cooler looking MacBook Pro. If you still need a killer laptop but want to save a little bit of money, look at the Alienware 13. This machine can be built to be just as powerful as the Blade, but Dell's laptop configuration options also mean you can build one that costs a little bit less. On a whole, this laptop is a bit bulkier and its battery life isn't quite as good. But in trade, you get an excellent keyboard, an iconic design, and more than enough power to keep any gamer satisfied. The 13-inch size also hits that sweet spot between size and power. It's thicker than an Ultrabook, but it's still small enough to fit in a backpack and take to class. If you've already got a good laptop but want to get just a little bit more out of your desktop machine, a new graphics card could be just what you're looking for. There's a lot of power to be had in NVIDIA's new 1080 and 1070 GeForce GPUs, and either will lend your machine more than enough power to take your game to the next level. In fact, the 1080 might be the best card on the market right now, but if you're not planning to play games in 4K and want to save a little bit of cash, look at the 1070 instead. It's built on the same great Pascal architecture and can run almost anything on high settings so long as the resolution is kept between 1080 and 1440. Plus, it has more than enough power to drive a virtual reality experience. Perfect for escaping cramped dorm rooms, without actually going anywhere. There are a lot of high-end, purpose-built gaming mice out there, but if you're just looking for something simple that will do the job, take a look at the Corsair Harpoon. Despite technically being a budget mouse, the $29.99 Harpoon is a lightweight, solidly built gaming accessory with 6 customizable buttons. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, but its quality easily outstretches its price tag, and it feels pretty good too. If you need a good gaming mouse and don't know where to start, the Harpoon is a safe bet. Keyboard and mouse may be the ideal control scheme for competitive first-person shooters, but some games are just designed for a traditional gamepad. And Microsoft's Xbox gamepads have always been a good fit for PC gamers looking for a traditional controller. The original Xbox One gamepad improved on the 360 era design by gifting it with improved thumbsticks, better ergonomics, and an objectively superior D-pad. But for the best experience, look for the revised Xbox One S version of this controller. Not only does the revision improve the feel of the controller overall, but it has quieter left and right bumper buttons and Bluetooth support, which means you can connect it wirelessly to your PC without buying an extra dongle. Need more ideas? We have a ton of other gaming accessories, smartphones, laptops, and more ideas in our back-to-school guide on Engadget.com.